இந்த வீடியோவை உங்களுக்கு வழங்குவோர் மாலை முரசு செய்திகள் தொலைக்காட்சியின் படிப்போம் ஜெயிப்போம் உயர்கல்வியை தேர்ந்தெடுப்பதில் உள்ள சந்தேகங்களை தீர்க்கும் நிகழ்ச்சி தினமும் மாலை 5 மணிக்கு.
Good morning, Malai Murasu viewers. 15 minutes news in English. Headlines for the day. PM Modi warns Pakistan. No talks until terror ends. Will not tolerate nuclear blackmail, says PM. Pakistan pleaded globally to ease tensions. Contacted us in desperation, says PM Modi. India-Pakistan agreed to avoid aggression after ceasefire. IPL to resume on May 17, final to be held on June 3, says BCCI. Operation Sindoor is India's new normal, says PM Modi, asserts a doctrine change. News in detail. PM Modi warns Pakistan no talks until terror ends. Will not tolerate nuclear blackmail, says PM. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made it clear that India will not talk to Pakistan about Jammu and Kashmir unless Pakistan first shuts down its terror networks and returns Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. He said this during his first speech after the recent ceasefire between the two countries. PM Modi strongly criticized Pakistan for attacking India after the deadly terror strike in Pahalgam. Instead of helping India fight terror, Pakistan launched missiles and drones which were shot down by India's air defense. He also said that India will not allow any kind of nuclear blackmail and will give a strong reply to any threat. Modi warned that India will no longer stay silent if terrorists are supported from across the border. PM Modi shared a new plan for India's security during a speech. He said there are three main rules. First, India will give a strong reply to any terror attack. Second, India won't be scared by nuclear threats. Third, there is no difference between terrorists and those who support them. He warned that Pakistan will face the same punishment as the terrorists if it keeps supporting them. Pakistan pleaded globally to ease tensions, contacted us in desperation, says PM Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said Pakistan contacted India in desperation after its armed forces damaged several of its military sites and air bases during the three-day conflict-flowing Operation Sindoor. In a hard-hitting speech in his address to the nation, PM Modi warned Pakistan that India had just passed its offensive on terror camps and Islamabad's future steps would decide New Delhi's action. Desperate, Pakistan pleaded globally for de-escalation. After being soundly beaten, Pakistan contacted us in desperation. Pakistan pleaded with us to stop attacks, but we considered it only after they promised to stop their misadventure, PM Modi said. India and Pakistan reached a ceasefire agreement, deciding to stop firing and military action on May 10 after 3 days of hostilities following Operation Sindoor. Operation Sindoor is India's new normal, says PM Modi, asserts a doctrine change. Operation Sindoor that smashed terror infrastructure in Pakistan was not just an operation, but a doctrinal change and a policy against terror. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said it is a televised address, his first since India launched cruise missiles at terror facilities in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Operation Sindoor has not ended. It will be a continuing and decisive action against state-sponsored terror attacks on Indian citizens, PM Modi said. He reiterated what the senior officers of all the three armed services told the country in the last 2 days. This is a new normal. India will strike at the heart of terror decisively if our citizens are attacked. PM Modi publicly called out the entire terror apparatus of Pakistan and called Bahawalpur and Mudrik as universities of terror. India-Pakistan agreed to avoid aggression after ceasefire. India and Pakistan have agreed not to take any aggressive action or fire any shots at each other. This decision came after top military officials from both countries spoke for the first time since the recent ceasefire. Tensions had risen sharply after the Indian Army hit terror camps in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. This was a response to the deadly terror attack in Pahalgam, which killed 26 people. India blamed Pakistan for the attack, but Pakistan denied any role. During the call, both sides discussed ways to maintain peace. They agreed to avoid firing and reduce troops near the border. The talks were held between India's Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghai and Pakistan Major General Kashif Abdullah. Heavy rain expected in Tamil Nadu on May 14 and 15. The India Meteorological Department has announced that several parts of Tamil Nadu are likely to receive heavy rainfall on May 14 and 15. This is due to a weather disturbance over the Bay of Bengal, which is bringing together easterly and westerly winds leading to rain. Heavy rain is expected in the districts of Nilgiris, Coimbatore, Erode, Dharmapuri, Krishnagiri, Tirupattur, Salem and Tiruvannamalai. These areas may also face thunderstorms, lightning and strong winds. Chennai is likely to have partly cloud skies with chances of light rain and thunderstorms. Areas like Red Hills, Ambattur and Porur have already received some rainfall. "31 Maoists killed in recent encounters," say Chhattisgarh Corps. Amid continued secrecy over the Keriguta Hills operation, security forces in Bastar on Monday announced that 31 Maoists have been killed in the recent encounters in Bijapur. The Keriguta Hills range is in Bijapur district along the Telangana border, where a decisive operation involving 24,000 troops is on since April 21. Monday's police statement doesn't specify exactly when and where these recent encounters happened. However, it's apparent that these gunfights were spread over several days, as 11 bodies have been handed over to their families. The Bijapur police statement on Monday said, in the recent police-Maoist encounter in the border region of Bijapur, the bodies of 20 Maoists recovered so far have been identified. Stopped India-Pakistan nuclear war, told them gonna do a lot of trade with you, says Trump. My administration helped broker a full and immediate ceasefire. I think a permanent one between India and Pakistan, ending a dangerous conflict of two nations with lot of nuclear weapons, US President Trump said. I said, come on, we are gonna to do a lot of trade with you guys, so stop it. Stop it and we will do trade. If you don't stop it, we are not going to do any trade, Trump added. He emphasized that trade was one of the major reasons for de-escalation between India and Pakistan and said that the trade negotiations are ongoing with India. They did it for a lot of reasons, but trade is a big one. We are going to do a lot of trade with both Pakistan and India. We are negotiating with India right now. We will soon be negotiating with Pakistan, he said. Virat Kohli retires from Test cricket. BCCI, ICCI shower praise on King Kohli. Indian cricket legend Virat Kohli has announced his retirement from Test cricket, marking the end of a remarkable 14-year journey in the game's longest format. The 36-year-old made the announcement ahead of India's upcoming 5-match Test series against England, set to commence on June 20. Kohli's Test career began in June 2011 against the West Indies in Kingston. Over 123 matches, he amassed 9,230 runs at an average of 46.85, including 30 centuries and 31 half centuries. As a captain, he led India in 68 tests, securing 40 victories and becoming the country's most successful test keeper. Taking to the official social media handle X, the BCCI wrote, "Thank you Virat Kohli, an era ends in Test cricket, but the legacy will continue forever." ICC also took to X and wrote, "Whites of crown intact, Virat Kohli bids goodbye to Test cricket, leaving behind an unmatched legacy." IPL to resume on May 17, final to be held on June 3, says BCCI. The 2025 Indian Premier League will resume on May 17 after halting for the escalation of military tensions between India and Pakistan following the Pahalgam terror attack. The Board of Control for Cricket in India announced that the remaining league stage matches will be played across 6 venues, with the final taking place on June 3. A total of 17 matches that are left to be played would be held across 6 venues, with 2 double-headers held on 2 Sundays as per the revised schedule. The Qualifier 1 would be held on May 29, followed by the Eliminator on May 30. The Qualifier 2 would be commenced on June 1 and the final on June 3. The BCCI would announce the venues for the playoff at a later stage.